So today is Friday, no, today's Thursday, the 31st of August. And we're gonna see if we can get the Caprice running. The video I dropped like 6 days ago from when I bought the car is at like 100 and something thousand views already. And I didn't realize so many of you guys like full-size muscle cars. So that's cool. Yeah, dude, if you watched the other video, you saw that dude drove it to his house, put it in this little barn, and then that's where it sat until about 4 years ago. So he did that in like 88, and then it sat there until, I don't know, two or 4 years ago is what he said. So we'll see what's what. I did put a battery in there earlier the other day, well, when I bought it, to see if the lights would work. And the lights turned on, so that's a good sign. The mics didn't chew through everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain the oil first and foremost, and then I got everything. I got a new filter, I got points just in case. And I got 3 feet of fuel hose and 2 gallons to run it like that, because I think there's rust in the filler neck of the gas tank, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna bypass that for right now, just see if we can get to fire. Also, I changed out those flat tires and bias ply tires that have been on there for like 30 something years, and put on these Steelies and dog dishes. I feel like the way the guy ordered this car, if you could have ordered a Caprice with just straight up steel wheels and dog dish hubcaps, this is how he would have been rolling around. So I had a set on some red lines. I love red lines, so I decided to throw those on. Made it a lot easier to get this car on off the trailer. It took me a good probably 20 minutes to get it on the trailer at the guy's house, because I literally had to hold the sidewall on the bias ply tires on it to catch a little bit of air to move it up. So I do need to put this emblem on. Actually, I do have it in here somewhere. It looks kind of cool without it though. But yes, I got the tumbleweeds. Oh, maybe it's not in here. Oh, here it is, boom. So, but there's no backing, so I do have one with a backing somewhere around here. So I'll put that on, but yeah. Listen to that. American quality. Okay, time-lapse time. Lego. So I was doing this last little drips, but it had oil in it, and it was full to where it's supposed to be, so that's a good sign. Oil filter came off, no problem. It was pretty black, like black and brown. So it was tall, dark, and handsome. So we'll see what it looks like when I bring it out. We're gonna vacuum all this crap off the carburetor before we attempt to start it. I want to suck that down in there. And I'll get all this crap off too. Some plastic on here. These mice had a field day over here, man. Them mice weren't homeless when this was around. So I think it's about time I put that drain plug in. Yeah, last little bit, so. Put it in, get some fresh oil in there. See what we got. Finally, we drip dry. See what we got. That is an old filter. Not even sure what kind this is, but yeah, it's dark. Yeah, I don't know what kind this is. It's white and green. But I mean, there's oil in there, so that's a good sign. You see how it's brownish, blackish. There's some sludge, so get this out the way. And put some fresh oil in. couldn't help but wonder what oil filter this was, so I cleaned it off a little bit. It's actually a Napa Silver Line, looks like. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. It's got to be at least 30-something years old. But, yeah. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are working on. It's cool to see what other bad financial decisions are being made out there. Yeah, I got a couple. So let me comment on what you guys are working on right now. In the pursuit of bringing back these 50, 60, 70, sometimes 100-year-old cars. And a lot of times trying to be faster than people you don't even know and haven't even almost met. Keeps us going, right? There we go. It's crazy because all these hoses and lines are still in good shape. A lot of them are still original. It's just an untouched car. That's why I like the full-size cars. They're usually not hot rodded like the Chevelles and Camaros and stuff are. But somebody's done some things to it. I don't see a lot of the tower clamps still on here. Like I don't see any tower clamps on here. So that's good. That means people replace stuff internally, probably change the thermostat at one point. Good. It means it was driven regularly. I think it has 101,000 miles on it. I wonder why they never did a speedometer, or at least back in the day, a speedometer that went over, that had, what, 6 spaces, 7 spaces? Like they didn't figure cars would go, hit 100,000 miles before they rusted to the earth. I mean, I guess they planned for them to be buying new cars every 5 years, but what about the ones who didn't? I made sure I put it in neutral before we started. That way it doesn't run me over, or we'll probably end up running Dave over because he'll be in the front, I'll be inside. But yeah, this car, I like this car, it's pretty cool. People ask me what my plans for it are. My biggest plan is to see if it runs, first and foremost. That'll dictate everything I do to it, but I'd like to get it running and driving. And then I gotta do something about that frame before I really drive it. Whether I take it off the frame, to address that. And if I do that, then I might as well start rebuilding the suspension, because I already got to pull the frame off. So it's like, yeah, whole can of worms. So I paused working on my Mustang right now. I still got to order a couple things for that. So I don't know. Interested to know what you guys are working on. It made me feel better about my bad financial decisions to resurrect these cars. When like probably 98% of the world doesn't care about cars in any form or fashion. We're over here grabbing cars that have been sitting for 40 years and getting them running. Sure hope my son likes community college. Take off the fuel line so you can run it to the 2-gallon jug. I had a 5-gallon jug up until about a week ago, and then one of these fine red-blooded Americans decided to borrow it indefinitely out the back of my truck. The American way, right? They didn't steal it, they discovered it. They discovered my can and claimed it for themselves. Finally got the old fuel line off. It's not cracked or anything. So I'll put the new one on so we can run it straight down to the gas can. Trying to hurry up because we're gonna run out of daylight here soon. Good old Washington bipolar weather. It was like 100 degrees last week. It was like 70 something yesterday. It rained most of the morning today. And then it'll be like 72 tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm going to go grab the parts car for this, so I will be around to mess with this. It's funny, some people were saying, you know, a couple people, I noticed like once a video hits like, I don't know, 20,000 views or so, then it just brings in everybody else who like wouldn't comment at all if the video had like 500 views or something. Brings in those people. Yeah, people saying, oh, you know, the frame's rusted, that car's toast. It's like, oh, okay. Like, you guys must think.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, even Siri agrees. It's like, oh, you must think these are unibody cars and not full frame on cars. You know, if the frame is rusty, you literally just slide the frame out and put another frame under it. Unlike Mopars, where, and even, you know, Camaros and Firebirds, Novas, where they have a subframe.
That's what I figured.
Siri, shut up. They have a subframe or something where the rest of the frame is built into the body, so when that rusts out, then actually your body rusted out. But no, something like this, man, if the frame is too far gone, I'll just unbolt it. I mean, I gotta rebuild the suspension anyway. I'll just change the suspension part. The frame isn't the special part, it's the parts. The F41 suspension is bolted to it. That's the special stuff. And that stuff, you want to change the ball joints and all that stuff anyway when you do the restoration. And if we do end up saving the frame, you know, sectioning it or whatnot, best bud Pontiac Dave, well, you know, you walk by, he's the master welder, so he said they used to do that on the Tri-5 frames all the time, and they put actual horsepower into them. They would box the frames and all that good stuff, so it's no big deal. So you guys rest assured, a rusty frame will not put this car in the scrap heap. Okay? Thank you for your concern. So luckily, the carburetor had a rag on it for like the last 30 some odd years, so stuff didn't get inside of it. So that's good. Look down the side of it after Dave vacuumed it. It's all clean inside, so it's like we're ready to make magic. Here comes the man itself. Yeah, I'm ready to go, baby. Waiting on you, beautiful.
Can't be waiting on me. My shit's done, ready.
Get you a Pontiac Dave. I'm telling you. All right, let's see what happens.
Looks like Kmart stuff.
What?
The points and the cap on the rotor.
Oh, this is about the cheapest possible back then?
Yep.
The old matchbox gapping.
Nope. Getting the oil.
Oh. You ever use that little tube they give you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see the other side of that. You're taller than I am. Reach over there. Don't drop the screw. Take the condenser off.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead. Nope.
Ooh, I felt compression.
Not much.
Try it again.
Go ahead. You're just going to burn up your starter. Need some shims.
For the starter?
Yep. Key on.
Yeah, keys on. Clutches in.
Crank it.
Just keep it down.
No, just turn it. Just
Bump it.
bump it. Again. Again. Go ahead. Again. Again. Go ahead.
Keep it going.
Yeah. No. You got nothing.
Try again.
Yep. Go ahead.
All the way.
Yep. Nothing. Key off.
Yeah.
Crank it. Nope. Nothing. One more time. Nope. Nope.
So no Hollywood drama, man. It really ain't starting. So we're gonna try to skip everything. Go straight from the starter to the, I don't know, probably the battery and see what happens. Oh yeah, but it's not seized up, so I'm happy about that. It's not immediately a boat anchor. I am trying to get these lights up.
Key on.
Clutch in, key on.
Okay, we got power there
Where?
to the coil.
I got brakes. Well, maybe not. They're hard.
That don't mean anything.
No.
What are you telling me that for?
My dash pad's not cracked. Nice.
Yep.
Well, Dad.
Nope, coil's fine. Let me show you what I just did so that you know. I put that on the ground.
Right.
Okay, keys on, right?
Yep.
All I'm doing here is, see how there's spark?
Yeah.
Okay. All I'm doing is completing the circuit. Now if I do this, put this real close, you can see there, that's sparks. See?
Mm-hmm.
So we know the coil's good.
Okay.
So it's either that wire or the points, the new points we just put in.
You said that wire? What wire?
The distributor wire.
Mm.
So we're gonna try it one more time.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Turn it myself or just put the key on?
Push the clutch in, turn the key, start it. Key off.
Key off.
Crank it.
Huh?
Crank it. It's moving, but it's not making any spark. Key on.
Your keys on, clutch out.
Crank it. Tap it.
You bump it?
Yep. Okay. Tap it. Key off.
Key off.
Okay, come here.
Yep.
You can grab the pliers and hold it right there.
You want a shotgun this time?
Well, I do, but
Let's take it back, way back.
okay. Grab the coil wire.
Just put this in.
Close. I guess about 1/8 of an inch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, ready. Ah, yeah, cooking with grease.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a good one, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, got my heart pumping good now, boy. About 55,000 people laughed at me on that.
Okay.
Yep.
Keys off.
Oh, you want it back on? Oh, you said it off. Key on. There we go. So the points are pointing.
No.
No?
Put it over there.
Hmm.
Not making any contact. Get in on this.
You're thinking bad rotor, bad. Well, the points can't be down there, kid, but you're thinking bad rotor?
Yep.
All right, I can unhitch and go grab one. What else?
Get a test light.
Okay.
Go in there and crank it when I tell you to.
Okay.
Where's the pliers?
What'd you say?
Pliers, where are they?
Right here, let me see.
Is it a circuit tester?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I got one in my hand.
Okay, I'll be on my way. Thank you.
Crank it. Turn it off. Start it. Key off.
Key off.
Okay. Hold it. Battery's almost dead. Okay. Again.
You got the gas?
Well, hold on, I got it. Grab another can of fluid. That one's empty. Go ahead. Go ahead. Why are you stopping?
So keep going till you say stop?
Yeah, until I tell you to stop. Go ahead. Didn't tell you to stop. Stop. Your battery's dead. But you're right there.
So it's day 2 over at Punic Dave's house. I got to get the car up so I can shim the starter, and yeah, it'll be ready to start again. We were so close yesterday, so close. And then yeah, I put the emblem on. Look at that. Banner white, that stuff, baby. It's almost fully restored as is, baby. So let me go get the mad scientist, see where he's at, and let's get to it.
Here, lift this door up. The little door on the distributor cap. Lift it up.
There we go. It's a trying. I still want to know what this is. This thing.
Start it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. I hear compression. Oh, we're running. Oh my God, it's smoking. We're running. Are you kidding me? Picking up from the gas can?
Yeah.
Is that the AC going?
Yep, turn it off.
Oh, goodness. Let's see. There, it's off now. Woo!
Hey, doesn't run very well, but it runs.
Oh. All the lifters stuck or something?
More than a lifter that's stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You had something rattling around over in this corner, this valve cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it runs. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What is that thing called? What's this box called? What'd you say this was called?
Engine analyzer.
Interesting. Fancy. They don't sell these no more, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
sure
really?
They do. Yeah.
Is this from back in the day, though?
Yep.
This one?
Yep.
Everything's analog. And... So what was this telling you when you were
What the dwell was.
on the points?
Yep.
So what, you kept closing the points? Bringing them in closer?
Yep.
Stop, man.
He's gonna bite you and you do that again.
Oh, he's already at my heel. All right. It runs. And the lights are on. But I don't think the vacuum hose is hooked up to the actual headlights to open the doors, but they're on.
Because it's broken right here.
What is?
Vacuum hose.
Oh. Is that the one on the cowl or the firewall?
Intake manifold right here.
Oh, that hose is broken. Gotcha.
And then this is your vacuum canister, so wherever that is picking up.
Yeah, it's a big hose coming through here.
Yep.
And right here.
Yep. It goes
Into
right
here.
there,
And a
yep.
leak here.
Yep, so you got no vacuum buildup.
Gotcha. But it's not a boat anchor. We're like 5 for 5 now, man. Barracuda, Chevelle, Impala. This is for, what else was it?
Don't know.
This is the magic place besides this little demon right here. This is the magic place.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, got a running big block Caprice. Life is good.
Water in it, antifreeze.
Oh yeah, the works.
Bonus coverage.
Sure, if you put your hand on those vacuum hoses underneath, they'll probably. Turn your headlights off. Why are they?
Well, I turned it on to see if it would bring the doors up.
No, it's because all the vacuum lines are laying on the ground. ahead and start it. Come on, start it.
Look at that. After 35 years, she is running. Sounding good. Sounding better and better.
Bloopers.
Put in first or reverse? I don't care.